175 pounds, and hailing from a higher level than you, they are the team of Wallace, Adam Leckford, and Rockstar Robbie Vegas together. They are high frequency. And their opponents weighing today at a total combined weight of 420 pounds and flying out of the Falcon compound. They are the real life brothers of Sean and Lee of Falcon.
Chris, have you ever seen somebody more ready for a tag team match than the Falcon Brothers?
Oh, you know, it's interesting. We talk about all the great things that happened last year at Slamdemonium. It was the debut of the Falcon Brothers at Slamdemonium. Since that time, they have gone on to not only test each other as brothers in singles competition first, to prove each other in the ring, but then they put their differences aside as brothers, and they teamed up to the ultimate chemistry, the ultimate tag team. Sean and Lee Falcon, the Falcon Brothers. They're on the road to potentially become the first ever Off the Rope Studio Tag Team Champions.
And they definitely deserve that contendership. These two guys have been tearing it up in Ontario here in the tag team division.
We're going to start things off with the younger brother of the Falcon, and we're going to start things off with the more experience of high frequencies, the rock star, Robbie Vegas, who's really taken his lost soul, Wallace Adam Wacker, and has taken him under his wing, apparently. And I don't know if he's part of his band, he's his roadie, maybe he's part of his cult, that Rockstar Robbie Vegas is forming here at Off the Ropes.
Well, I'll tell you, you see that tag team goal, you see that as an opportunity. Sometimes you're not too picky about who your opponent is, if I'm being honest. The Falcon Brothers may have an advantage in that way, knowing each other so well. But now he's heading to the outside. Not quite, maybe, do you think he's not quite ready to lock up with these Falcon Brothers?
Well, this is exactly what Rockstar Robbie Vegas likes to do. He likes to get things warmed up. He's the main act in his own mind, and so he likes to send out the opener here, the cold open here tonight.
He tags in Adam Wacker as he heads in. Not quite ready to perform, you're saying.
He goes on last. You want an encore from Rockstar Robbie Vegas.
Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. As egotistical as it is, it does make sense.
Wallace Adam Wacker, though, this guy's got to be one of the most unstable competitors that's ever walked through the doors here at Off the Rope Studio.
Learning the trade from his tag team partner as he rolls to the outside, buy himself a little bit of time here. Maybe take a few breaths before entering.
Oh, he's a sick man, Joe. He tried to latch on to anybody he could when he came to Off the Ropes. First it was Warhead, now it's Rockstar Robbie Vegas. Both those guys are equally as twisted in their own way.
That's very true, very true. In comes Rockstar Robbie Vegas. Will he lock up? Will we see the beginning of this match ahead? No, Robbie Vegas not quite ready to perform.
You know what? The schedule that Rockstar Robbie Vegas has in his real job,
yes,
which is performing in his #1 selling rock band, you are lucky that the Rockstar Robbie Vegas is even able to compete here tonight. Maybe he has an engagement at at the London Music Hall.
Well,
maybe it's at Rum Runners. Maybe it's at the Richmond Tavern. And if it's at the Richmond Tavern here tonight, Joe, guess what? You're not invited. It's a private engagement here tonight. Well, for Rockstar Robbie Vegas.
Did anybody check Robbie Vegas's rider? Maybe there was the wrong color M&Ms in his dressing room. Maybe he won't perform unless he has a Diet Coke. Maybe he didn't get what he asked for on his rider. Did you think about that, Chris?
Isn't that what Wallace Adam Wacker's here to do and help provide? He's here to make sure that Rockstar Robbie Vegas gets what he asked for.
Personal assistant.
You know what these guys are maybe asking for, though, and that's the tag team championships here at the studio.
Punks the head together here on the outside.
Two heads are better than one.
And now they're out on their feet here as they get bonked together. And here comes the Falcon Brothers. Oh, a double bonker right on the outside on the apron.
Face first.
Oh, on the guardrail.
Action spilling out on the floor, all four corners of the ringside area.
Dare I say it, Chris? It appears we have gone extreme.
Good thing that we have guardrails here. Anything can happen here tonight. We do have the man Beast Rhino.
That's right.
The man from ECW himself in attendance tonight. This is only a small taste on how things should get here. We've already seen bloodbaths in this very building. Your new best friend, Bobby Riggs, or your old best friend, Jeff Black. What happened to Bobby Riggs when he was here in London? It was a crimson match. It was a bloodbath.
That's right. We've seen flying Kevin Frayne fly to the outside and drill Bobby Riggs through a table. Oh! Hard to the outside. Trying to get in is Adam Wacker here now in control in the ring.
Could be busted open right there. Falcons hard into the ring post.
Oh, my goodness.
And now they're going to pick apart at the older brother here of the Falcons. Look at that.
Throws him into the opposite corner. Smart move. He's kind of disoriented him here. And now Adam Wacker going for the pin.
He was trying to get over there and try to make a tag to his brother. And Robbie Vegas was there standing on the other side.
As he throws a boot to the face. And now Adam Wacker firmly in control here as he picks him up and brings him over to his corner. And Robbie Vegas. Unfortunately, the Falcon Brothers.
You're an investigative journalist. What does the wallless part even mean? There's no walls blocking him? There's nothing holding him back?
Yeah,
this guy's unstable, Joe. I don't trust him.
Like the opposite of a mime. A mime is in, invisible walls. But Robbie Vegas on the second. What's he got planned here? Oh, a hard back breaker and an elbow drop to the face.
Total demolition here.
This has got to be it. Two. Somehow able to kick out and get that shoulder up.
We've seen some great cohesiveness here from high frequencies. The Falcon Brothers, despite all their tenacity, have not been able to get things together on the same page. And you know that's going to be a difficult pill to swallow. These two guys are real life brothers, so there's no one that's going to be judging them harder than their own brother.
That's true, yeah. Rockstar Robbie Vegas now taking advantage of the down. Oh, hard kick. Falcon Brothers have really taken some punishment, both of them already in this matchup, on the outside and on the inside.
Shut arm clothesline on the older of the Falcon. Sean Falcon, he's in a lot of trouble. He needs to get over, make a tag to his brother. Usually you want to tag your partner. He's usually the fresher guy, but you just touched on it, Joe. Both these guys have already absorbed quite a bit.
On the inside and the outside, these guys have been, with which, to be honest, I'm a little bit surprised. These guys have been, like as we mentioned before, such a strong tag team in Ontario already. But I guess the craziness, I want to say, of Robbie Vegas and Adam Wacker were just enough to kind of throw off their game a little bit here. Really hoping to get to his brother, make the save, and come on in.
Fans here in London trying to get behind the Falcon Brothers. We got him to his feet.
What a maneuver that was!
Wow, great position, great timing there from Robbie Vegas.
Whoop it over, he goes! Adam Wacker with an elbow drop, a version of that Oblivion maneuver we see to almost got him. What a segment that, these guys, I think they have been practicing as a tag team.
These guys have definitely been traveling up and down the roads, not in the Northeast together. It's something that these guys maybe do have the disadvantage, even though they're real life brothers, they have that cohesiveness, they can understand what each other's thinking. They don't have the reps that high frequency do. They don't have the miles that
must be just the right type of crazy for each other because so far they have been fluid. They have been able to tear apart these Falcon Brothers.
This is a complete turnaround for Robbie Vegas. He started out as one of the most popular competitors in Off the Road Studios until things didn't go his way. He demanded more time, he wanted to perform, and we were trying to provide a wrestling show. We want to save his performances for the big events, not every event, but he wouldn't put his ego aside, and now he's recruited Wallace Adam Wacker.
That's right. But does it get bigger here? Up almost so close to making that tag. He's got it. He got that tag.
Joe, he did get the tag, but the official didn't see it.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Colin didn't. Oh, no. Lee with the tag, but unfortunately Colin with his back turned. And shades of his documentary, the ref didn't see it. Unfortunately.
Hard to maintain control. You don't have eyes in the back of your head, and it worked out to the advantage of high frequencies. But come on, he didn't see Adam Wacker tag Robbie Vegas either.
Oh, wait a minute, Adam Wacker up on the shoulders of Sean Falcon. Oh, but choking him out.
Oh, this is not good.
He's too scrappy. He's like a rabid raccoon. You never know what he's got in store. He's able to cinch in a sleeper hold from the shoulders.
And this could be it. You know, he turned him away from his partner. He turned him away from his brother, trying to make sure that he couldn't reach over and make that tag.
So close, but you gotta believe Lee's feeling better now. After being forced to the outside, can he get to his brother and make the tag? Hard elbows to the stomach of Adam Wacker. Up he goes. Beautiful back body drop. Make the tag. Come on, reach over to your brother, and Rockstar Robbie Vegas, clubbing blow, knocks him to the outside.
He was so close to making the tag to his brother, but cut off. High frequencies in the right place at the right time, and they asked to be introduced at a higher level than you, and they are performing at one here tonight over the Falcon Brothers.
Clubbing blows here.
They were trying to...
Oh, wait a minute, bit of a misstep here by high frequency. A knee to the face of Adam Wacker by Rockstar Robbie Vegas, and now Lee back up to the apron. Can he tag his brother? That will be the turning point here in this matchup. Crawling over. And he tags at the ref slot this time. In comes Lee, Falcon up and over he goes. Big double call slide. Lee's on fire here now. Here's a right and a right. He's fired up. He's got high frequency right where he wants him.
With the fans here behind him in London, he's fired up. He's a one-man record. He's going to take these guys. Oh, whoa, they tried to go low.
Oh, he blocks it in a double noggin knocker. Maybe knocking them out here, does Lee. Falcon now got him in the corner. Oh, he gets the boot up. Smart move, and there's another one. Oh, and a lung blower for good measure.
And
these guys are a tag team.
They're nasty.
Oh, able to break up the pin. Smart maneuver. Smart move by being able to break up that pin. This has broken down fast.
This is a testament to the tag team action here at Off the Rope Studio. These guys are trying to set the bar high. One of these teams could potentially be the first ever tag team champions. It's been a long, hard road for both of them.
What a tag team sequence we saw. Clubbing blows and then into a lung blower. These four competitors, these two teams are showing why the tag team division here in Ontario is so popular.
There's something unsettling though for the tag team partner Adam Wacker.
Whoa, a crossover, and he knocks them together. I've never seen that before. What a maneuver by Lee. And now I think he's got something planned for high frequency. He stops it. Look, and he puts the brakes on the chair. What ring awareness by Lee Falcon.
Well, it is Off the Ropes Goes Extreme here tonight, Joe. He's going to clean his clock.
An unpopular decision from with the fans. Oh, and a low blow by Rockstar Robbie Vegas. 1, 2, he got him. was an incredible matchup. Maybe didn't go the popular way, especially with a dirty low blow by Rockstar Robbie Vegas. But you've got to hand it to both of these teams. Wonderful matchup. Now taking their time to soak in their dirty victory. They didn't mind cheating. They didn't mind low blows, any dirty tactics there could. But I can't take away these two competitors certainly put on a performance. You may not have liked it, but the sequence of moves that they did, excellent match.
Just a friendly reminder, 50-50 tickets are still on sale. 2 tickets for $5 or 8 tickets for $10. Make sure you go home with a little extra money in your pocket tonight. 50-50 still on sale. We're doing the draw.